Hey, honey loves, it's your girl, Olive Honey. Welcome to the Faith in Our Stars, where I use God's insight or God's gift of astrology to grant insight to our relationships and into ourselves. Well, as you can tell by the title, today we're going to use God's gift of astrology to grant some insight into Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck's little relationship. Since my phone keeps blowing up about the fact that the two of these two people are back together. Hi, Blondie. 615, that the two of these cats are back together, giving it another shot, a second coming of Bennifer. And since Jennifer Lopez is on a Cancer Leo cusp, I feel obliged to jump in and talk about it. So here I am. I was going to give myself a break today, just so y'all know. I had no intentions of going live at all. I've been having issues with YouTube and problems with people coming on to my damn YouTube channel and stealing my damn content. So your girl was at her wit's end and was taking a break. But, like I said, I kept getting hit up about the J-Lo, Ben Affleck thing. And so I'm like, all right, let me come on here and do my little part. So before we jump into it, first things first, I got to give a shout out to our sponsors. Y'all can see here in the background. Sponsor is Lively, wearlively.com. Comfy bras, comfy stylish bras, PJs, lounge clothes, a ton of stuff. They have a lot of great products. You can get $10 off using my code. It is down in the description, or if you're watching on YouTube, it's in the, in the chat. And you guys can find it on my social media pages as well. You can get $10 off your first order. And so there's tons of stuff over there. They've got things over there for $15. So go treat yourself. Something for $5. That's not a bad deal at all. Who else I want to give a shout out to? Oh yeah, we have a new member of the Honey Love fam. What's up, troop? Thank you for joining the Honey Love fam. And before we get into J-Lo and Ben Affleck's chart, let me just address the fact that even though I've been getting hit up about, will they stay together this time? Are they really together? Listen, y'all, I do not use astrology to predict the future, okay? I do use it, however, to grant some insight and to help me with the insight. I've got these blessed words of faith cards that I made from motivational quotes that I post every day on my social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and all that good stuff. So that helps grant some insight, give some confirmation on the relationship, and also give some encouragement in areas where they may be lacking some. So that is what I do over here. We grant some insight. That's what we do. Also, hit that like button as you're listening, love. What else? Yeah, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you are not already part of the Honey Love fam. And furthermore, if you would like to support the channel, you can click the PayPal link in the description box in the chat, or you can go to paypal.me/ what is my shit? Yeah, / love olive honey. All donations are appreciated. So let's get into, matter of fact, I'm forgetting my little tagline. Sit back, relax, grab yourself a drink like moi, because we're going to need one. Thank you, motorcycle. And if y'all heard that in the background, let's get into J-Lo and Ben Affleck's little compatibility chart. All right, we're going to go sign by sign. We're going through their whole chart, looking at their compatibility. We're going to start off with their sun sign. So like I said, J-Lo is a Cancer Leo cusp. Traditionally, she is a Leo, but she's got some Cancer influences to her lioness, okay? So she's got a natural inner glow that cannot be denied or ignored, that of which we already know is why her ass is a superstar. If there's a crowd, she stands out with an intense air of warmth and care, and she loves cozying up at home just as much as she loves hitting the town. We've also seen that on her social media. Anyone lucky enough to call her family or friend appreciates how fiercely she loves them. But if she is in low vibe, for the newbies, low vibe means that you are acting from ill will, you are acting of ill intent. If homegirl's in low vibe, she can seem self-centered, controlling, and temperamental because one, she may not be the best at sharing the spotlight unless it benefits her. We're just going to be honest over here. We're honest over here on this channel. Two, her intense concern or nurturing can feel a tad bit smothering or overbearing and manipulative. And three, because she is the epitome of crowd control, if she is not in a good mood, nobody else is allowed to be in one either. Now let's jump on over to Ben's sun sign. Ben is a Leo. He is a fiercely dedicated magnet who lives in and for the spotlight. When he's acting in goodwill and in high vibration, he can be extremely warm and generous and charming when he is feeling himself, okay? When he's confident, okay? He can be a light and lead with a strong mind and enthusiasm, but when he is acting of ill will and a low vibe, he can also appear to be self-centered, cocky, and controlling. They got that shit in common. And he can be completely oblivious to anything that is going on outside of his point of view. Okay, because one, his acute level of self-awareness can border selfishness depending on his presentation and his intent. Two, a good ego stroke can blind homeboy to the truth. And three, his demands or strong suggestions can come across as brash and bossy. All right, now together, when we look at her being a Cancer Leo cusp and him being a Leo, you know, her intense love, care, magnetism, that's a huge ego boost for him. We're talking about sun sign. Sun sign is personality and their ego. So the way that her personality is, it's a huge ego boost for him. Okay. You know, and his confidence is like catnip for her. She's attracted to cats that are, you know, shit, we'll just call it what it is. Cocky. Borderline, that's period. Especially when he shows that he can handle her star appeal while, handle her star appeal without having to steal from her energy or, feeling threatened by it. Let me click the wave button so I can say hi to you too. Sorry. Now, their relationship can have some turbulent challenges. We know this already. If you followed him, we know this. But they can learn, some lessons that'll have them have an open and warm future together. But if at any point either of them feel threatened by their individual star power, J-Lo can use her crowd control, atmospheric manipulation as a defense or a control mechanism, which can dramatically crush Ben's ego and his confidence. But if he uses his warmth to burn her instead of soothe her, then she too can, shut his ass down, crush his spirits. There we go. Now we're gonna pull from nope, we're not taking all those. We're gonna pull from the motivational quote, Death, the Blessed Words of Faith, to get some insight into how their personalities benefit each other and also have some difficulty. So what we got here. This is a quote from Pastor Stephen Furtick. Your perspective will either become your prison or your passport. Well, I say that's something really insightful to some, I forgot to say, the chat is open, by the way. If y'all got comments, questions, concerns, all that good stuff, you can go ahead, feel free to talk to me and I'll keep my eye out. But anyway, your perspective will either become your prison or your passport. So this to some two, I don't want to call them selfish just yet. We're looking at them having goodwill. So to two highly self-aware people, okay, with the two of them being highly self-aware, their point of view, their perspective can either become their prison or their passport. So if you are of ill will, like I said, this is confirming, if they act of ill will, they act selfishly, then yes, their point of view becomes a damn prison. And that's what makes you be called self-centered. But if they share their warmth, share their light, they open up their perspective to more than just them, then it can become their passport and they gain more favor that way. So that's just confirmation of what I was just saying. And what's this? If you're searching for that one person that will change your life, take a look in the mirror. Well, hell, if you want to not be looked at as selfish, cocky, what was the other shit I said? All that other stuff that was in low vibe, selfish, cocky, manipulative, controlling, then yes, they are the only people that can change that. Take a look in the damn mirror. That's for you. Let's go over to their moon sign. Look at the compatibility there. Now, technically, their sun signs are very much compatible. So that is one thing to definitely look at. Their moon signs are also extremely compatible because they are the same. They are one and the same. They both have Scorpio moons. Okay, so instinctively, they are both masters of the poker face. And though they keep their feelings to themselves, their passion exudes in what they don't say, which is how they relate to each other. These are two people that can very much just kind of like look at each other and just know what the other person means. Yeah. It's like that. It's real passionate like that. Emotionally, they feel balanced and safe when they discover hidden truths in their interests. That includes their movie roles. That includes each other, their love interests, all that good stuff. That even includes their kids, to be honest. And they can passionately act in a manner that they feel is fit. Oh shit. Okay. Well, cars just flew out. When they're emotionally imbalanced, their allure and determination can seem intentional when they sting, so they can appear cruel and shady. I feel like they both have had rumors of that in the media, have they not? Yes, they have. Now, for Ben, because the moon doesn't just control your emotions and how you act day to day, it also represents what a man is looking for in the mother of his children, and what a woman, how a woman portrays herself as a mother. It's also a connection to the relationship that they have with their own mothers, but I'm not diving into that today. So for Ben and the mother of his children, he wants someone he can trust, who shares his focus and high level of privacy, that I can tell you right now he's got a battle with because of that damn Leo sun. You want to be private. You want to keep certain things private, but then you keep gravitating toward the damn spotlight because you love attention. But okay. Um, but he wants to find someone he can trust and who shares his focus and that level of privacy, so his kids can learn how to best use their hidden talents to benefit them. I can't talk. I'm blaming the liquor, but even still, I'm getting a little bit more of it. How about that? Now, as a mother, J-Lo loves to help her kids discover their hidden talents and show them the value of keeping choice things to themselves. And with her having lived, in the limelight, I imagine that there's a lot, that she has a lot to teach them regarding that. But like I said, the two of them are very much alike in that manner. They relate to each other in that way. So yeah, there's that. Now let's take a look at these cards and see what benefits there are for them having the same moon and what difficulties they face. So two cards keep popping out. One must be for the difficulties and one must be for the benefits. Look at that. Ooh, okay. Count your blessings, not your problems. Can y'all see this? Hi, Insta. Count your blessings, not your problems. Look at that. Hit that like button, honey loves, as you're listening. Count your blessings, not your problems. So when you are the same sign, when you in any part of your chart, if you and your partner, compatibility wise, and whoever the fuck you're looking at, if y'all have the same sign anywhere in your chart, it's a 50-50 shot, because there's gonna be things that you relate on. Absolutely. Hi, what is this? Honey Bee Melfrey. Hi, sweetheart. Thanks for joining. And what we got going on over here? I'm trying to keep my eyes out on everything. Thank you for joining, honey loves. Hit that like button. Whenever you've got same signs anywhere in your chart, it's a 50-50 shot, because yes, you have things that you have ways that you relate to each other, but the same things that irritate your soul about yourself or irritate you about your partner, they're the same things that irritate your partner about you, because you share them. You've got the same blessings, you've got the same burdens, you've got the same positives, the same negatives. So it's all about, one, recognizing that you are basically one and the same, and allowing, on those good and bad days, allowing that knowledge to help you find middle ground and to form a better understanding and all that good stuff, instead of just throwing your hands up and being like, oh my God, you're getting on my nerves, fuck this shit. So count your blessings, not your problems, is to look on, in order for them to benefit from having the same moon sign, the moon in Scorpio, it is important for them to look at the positive, count your blessings and not your problems. Because if you count the problems, you won't find a lot of them, because you got the same damn ones, but you can't really check them on their problems when you got the same damn issues. How does that work? But anyway, count your blessings, not your problems. Now this over here, ooh, I'm on an elevator. I wanted something greater. Okay, that's a quote from a song from Chicken, and that right there, greater things, no greater love. I mean, moon does represent how each person feels emotionally and how they handle their day to day. So to have no greater love on this damn card is just saying that the two of them are it's confirming with them having the same sign. The two of them are extremely comfortable with each other. And there is no love, there is no emotional safety, no other emotional space that is as comfortable that they've been in previously, that is as comfortable in this one. Don't shoot, or as this one. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? let's move on to their Mercury. Oh shit, do they share the same Mercury too? Well, look at that. Over to their Mercury sign, which represents how you think, how you talk, your mindset, and all that jazz. And cars are already flying out. Look at this. They share the same Mercury sign in Leo. So once again, this is amplifying where their sun signs are, which is also in Leo, or for her, a Cancer Leo cusp. Hit that like button as you're listening, honey loves. All eyes are on them when they speak, and when they think of things, it generally begins and ends with them. So having themselves at the heart brings them peace of mind. It's a battle between being self-aware, which I mentioned when I talked about their sun signs. They have to straddle this thin line between being self-aware and being self-centered. So as a Leo, they have a heightened sense of self-awareness. Unfortunately, so in conversation, if you were to ask a Leo for some damn advice, and I am speaking from personal experience, if you were to ask a Leo for some damn advice, they would begin with a story about themselves. And it's not necessarily because they're selfish. Once again, the chat is open, honey loves. I can see y'all if y'all want to comment and everything. It's not necessarily because they're selfish, unless they're acting of ill will. It's because the best way they can help you or assist whomever is to start with how they would handle the situation if they were in it. So because they're acutely self-aware. So that's how it works. Everything starts with them, yes. But the reason being is because it helps them better express themselves. You can take that however you want to take it. So in their mind, the only way, like I just said, the only way they can understand someone else's point of view is to put them in their shoes, thus tell a story about themselves first before they get to the point of helping you out, or how the hell this pertains to you. So yeah, there's that. So they both share that. Which, like I said about the moon thing, with them sharing that same sign, on one end, it's good because they both understand each other. They both understand that if they start with a story that's about them, it's not them necessarily being selfish. They're going to get to the point eventually. They just got to step into your shoes first and talk about themselves. But then on the flip side, if they have, what's the low vibe of a Leo? So if you really you don't, like for the Leo, if you don't have time, like, listen, I just want to focus on me. If you want to focus on you, and like if Jen wanted to focus on herself, like I asked you this question so you would tell me what I need to do for me, not talk about you. And he takes too long talking about himself to get to the point of how it applies to her. that low vibe day, then yeah, she's gonna be like, dude, you're getting on my fucking nerves. And vice versa. So that's how that works. Now, once again, 2 cards popped out. Let's see where the blessings and the difficulties are within them having the same Mercury. When you've done everything you can do, that's when God will step in and do what you can't do. So on those days where one of you seems to, actually, when you're both being too selfish, or one of you is being more selfish than the other, you just throw your damn hands up. Let Jesus take the wheel. That's the best bet. Oh, and here you go. This is so funny that this pops out during me talking about the Mercury sign. Do you have the gift of speaking? Clearly, this is the Mercury sign. Then speak as though God himself were speaking through you. AKA, don't be so fucking selfish. Anyway, whatever. This is where their difficulties come in. So this card is addressing the difficulties. Just like I said, do you have the gift of helping others? Do it with all the strength and energy that God supplies. Then everything you do will bring glory to God through Jesus Christ. All glory and power to him forever and ever. Amen. That is a Bible quote. And so that right there just illustrated it just confirmed what I just talked about with the difficulties and the blessings within them having the same Mercury sign. All right, honey loves. Hit that like button if you're enjoying the content. Once again, you can feel free to donate at my PayPal, paypal.me/loveolivehoney. Let's get into J-Lo and Ben's Venus sign, which represents, how they love and how they dress, how they view beauty, how they, receive love and all that good stuff. So J-Lo has Venus and Gemini. So in love, she is friendly, and she loves to talk. So she shows love with get-togethers that are full of great conversation, side-splitting laughter. Once again, we have seen this a lot on her social media. And being in a crowded room where the laughs and words run free is a vision of love for her, okay? Her style of dress is breathable. I mean, it makes sense. She's a damn dancer. You got to be able to move. So she knows how to dress for any occasion, and yeah, she's got to make sure she has room. That's how it works. When it comes to spending money, her active mind takes over. So whatever she can think of needing at that point in time, whether it has lasting power or not, whether it's going to be useful in the long term or not, she's buying it. She's got it to spend, she's spending it, and she'll think about it later. In a lover, and this is what everybody's probably been waiting on. Here we go, because Venus tells what you're looking for in a lover. Here we go. In a lover, she wants someone who likes to talk and is active. She doesn't want to gossip or somebody that's too damn hyper. Those are two different things. But she just wants somebody who is fun and flexible like her. Okay, now Ben has a Venus in Cancer. In love, he is a nurturer, which is a damn surprise to me, but you know, hey, birth charts don't lie. So he shows love by taking care of the people that he cherishes within, you know, the safety, within the confines of wherever he feels safe and secure. And when he gets taken care of in the same way that he takes care of folks, that is how and when he feels the most love. Now his style of dress is cozy. That's the nicest way that I'm gonna be able to put it, because I mean we've seen homeboy in his pictures when he's chilling, right? So yeah. Anyway, for him, it's not about how he looks; it's about how he feels, and he wants to feel at home, no matter what he's wearing. So I'm gonna keep my comments to myself. When it comes to spending money, he goes right into nesting mode and he buys whatever makes him feel at home or whatever he think will make his home homier. Now, in a lover, he wants someone who who likes to be home or is good at providing a feeling of safety and security for him. That's just making him feel secure. He needs that. He needs to know that he's good, that he's safe, that he's cozy, that he can let his hair down, whatever hair he's got. He doesn't necessarily want a woman that's homely or lives in a bubble, but he does want someone who likes to spend time cozying up. He's the king of snuggles, which is a damn surprise to me, but hey, whatever. So let's be clear. Jennifer feels 100% safe with Ben, okay? She's a Cancer Leo cusp, so that Cancer influences in her personality is in the sun, in her sun sign. So the fact that his Venus is conjunct with that, there's a connection there. Conjunct means them being the same sign. There's a connection there, and she feels 100% safe with him. Now, it's because he's got that Leo macho, much like Alex had. Alex was a Leo too. But behind closed doors, he's a love bug. He's the king of snuggles. He wants to snuggle up and shit. Who knew, right? So it's very pleasing to her personality, to her ego, that she can be on stage, on set, but when she comes home, she's coming home to a man who wants to cuddle. That's adorable. Anyway, he loves her energy and the fact that life is never boring with her. He definitely loves the fact that she's a chameleon, so she can match his fly or his chill, no matter what mood he's in. She's just able to just match it like that. She's just got it like that. But, and this is a big but, though she is comfortable going out and being at home, she still needs to go out. Like, if homeboy's idea of fun is sitting in the house chilling, or even worse, doing the same old shit over and over and over again, she's gonna get bored, and that's just not gonna work for her. She needs to feel alive. So Jen is gonna keep homie on his toes. It's also worth mentioning, though, that her Venus placement it conflicts her moon placement in a way that she has imbalance between what she needs in love and what she needs for emotional support. So like I said, she's just gonna keep dude on his toes, because he's gonna have to be able to play he's going to be able to be good at doing both of those. It's a whole dual thing. Hit that like button as you're listening, honey loves. All right, let's take a look at these cards. What is this? The 6 cards that popped out? Okay, I need blessings and difficulties, and I got 6 things here. All right, we're about to get a story. Hold on, honey loves. So this is in regards to how, you know, their Venuses work together and how it works with the chart stuff so far. So don't count the days and make the days count. Is that for her to not be bored? Or for him to not be sitting still, just chilling in a house? Never bend your head, always hold it high, look the world straight in the eye. Wherever you go, no matter what the weather, always bring your own sunshine. That's old girl there. We first make our habits, and then our habits make us. This is directly a Ben card. This is a Ben card right here. Okay, so if this is the Jennifer card, to always bring your own sunshine, which, I mean, we've seen that woman in her pictures. We've seen her smile. We know that she does that. Then this right here, we first make our habits, Mr. Sit in the crib, Mr. King of Cuddles. And then our habits make us. This is the him card. So we just gonna line those up side by side. Not all storms come to disrupt your life. Some come to clear your path. Okay, that card right there is just like, okay, even though these things don't look compatible, like it says, all storms don't come to disrupt your life. Some come to like clear your path. So it's not necessarily to show that they're not compatible as much as it is to show like, here are ways that you can work together. Here are ways that you can benefit each other. It's getting hot in here. Here are ways that you can help each other grow. That's what I was looking for. I was trying to find the words. And then your start does not determine how you're going to finish. Okay. For all the people that were asking me whether or not this time was going to be the time, or, you know, if this is going to be, oh, are they going to stay together? Are they really back? Blah, 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 blah. Like I said, I don't predict the future. But this card is saying a lot right now. And the fact that it's popping up during their Venus, which is all love and shit, your start does not determine how you're going to finish. So a lot of folks have been in the comments of pictures of the two of them saying, you know, you don't go backwards. What the hell is she doing? Why can't she stay single for 5 minutes? All that shit, right? This right here is just saying that just because, and now I understand why these other 2 cards came out. Now these make sense. The never bend your head, always hold it high, look the world straight in the eye, and don't count the days, make the days count. Just because the shit didn't work out before, it doesn't mean it can't work out now. There is already in the first Sun, Moon, Mercury, first 4 placements, there's a lot of connection here. And just because it didn't work out the first time doesn't mean it can't work out the second time. Like I said, I'm not predicting the future. I'm looking at these damn cards. Don't count the days, make the days count. Fuck how much time passed. Fuck what happened in the past. Make the time you got now count for something. And never bend your head, always hold it high, look the world straight in the eye. In the eye. If there was ever a fuck the world card, we just gonna go with this right here. And whose quote is this? This is Helen Keller's quote. So that's that. All right, honey loves, let's look at their Mars sign, or Mars signs, my bad. So J-Lo, hit that like button as you're listening, honey loves. And take a sip with me if you got one. All right. So their Mars signs, J-Lo's is in Sagittarius. So how can I put this woman right here is courageous as hell. Okay, that's her natural energy. This is a courageous ass woman. Okay, her first action is to try and or fly. Okay, she loves to be free, to try new things, and wants a taste of everything that catches her damn eyes. And most of all, traveling makes her feel alive. Wasn't homegirl just in the DR filming a movie? So I mean, yeah, there's that. Really? Just a bunch of cards, huh? Okay. Physically, she desires to be uninhibited. She's not tied up to no strings. I got no strings on me, and she likes it that way. So there's that. When she's angry, threatened, or impatient, she can be thoughtless. Sorry, A-Rod. That's not funny. Anyway, and she can't tell the difference between a journey and a conquest, Or for those of you watching at home, she can't tell the difference between Mr. Right and Mr. Right now. Once again, don't shoot the messenger. Birth charts don't lie. Shit. I'm just granting insight. In a man, hi the real Alexa, and make sure I click the wave button. In a man, she wants, oh yeah, and those of you watching on YouTube, please go ahead and comment in the chat so I can say hi to you as well. I love to shout everybody out. So in a man, J-Lo wants someone who has a wandering spirit, not a wandering eye. So no cheaters need apply, okay? So I don't know what A-Rod did, but if he stepped out, you get no second chances. She ain't going, it ain't going down like that. She ain't with it. When she commits, she means it. So her man better mean it too. Point blank and period. Now let's move on over to Ben. His Mars is in Virgo. So his natural energy is changeable because it's based on his nerves and whether or not he can be of service. Because his first action is to help. His energy is uniquely based on someone else's needs. So he's always fixing himself to fill somebody's damn void. Physically, he wants to be perfect, not just to please other people, but to please himself. Because, you know, you're health conscious with Virgo in your chart, or we try to be. When he's angry, threatened, or impatient, he can nitpick, he can be restless, and he can push people away. We're going to move on. So together, it's worth mentioning that Sagittarius and Virgo have, they're two signs of the same quality, right? So they both, J-Lo and Ben, they both have the ability to adapt to each other's actions and energy, okay? They can have an exciting and dependable future, but if Ben, you know, if Ben nitpicks at Jen's spontaneity, or if she throws her hands up, ups and leaves his ass without a word or no explanation, his ass is going to obsess over being abandoned, whether he knew it was coming or not. And like I said, if he nitpicks at her spontaneity, she's just going to be like, fuck you, deuces. I have no filter today. Like I said, I wasn't even supposed to go live. I'm supposed to be going to get dinner. I'm hungry. Anyway, we're going to finish this up. Even more, because I'm not done. Even more, Ben's Mars placement in Virgo is square Jen's Venus. So there is some tension between the two of them in that area. There's back and forth. There's arguments. They're going to have to learn to navigate through some stressful waters. And if I remember correctly, wasn't that part of their first initial breakup in the first place? Anyway, for more trying news, because I'm not done, her Mars placement in Sagittarius is quincunx his Venus in Cancer. So that's not the most comfortable situation either. There's a balancing act between how they love and how they act. We're just going to put it plain and simple like that. And let's take a look at the cards, the motivational quotes to see where the blessings and the difficulties are. We've been getting confirmation this whole time, so let's take a look and see if we get some more. So, funny thing about change, if nothing changes, nothing changes. So, if the two of them thought that they were going to come back into this damn relationship into the second round, doing the same shit they did the first time, guess what? If you don't address the problems that you had beforehand, because this right here, we were just talking about how it's a problematic area with, you know, the Venus placement, the Mars placement over here, whatever hell, damn quincunx conjunct and whatever the hell else. This is where their problem area was before. So if they have not changed this before giving it another try, if they do not change it before they go full blown into giving it another shot, ain't nothing gonna change here. Fix it. Period. The more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate. That's another count your blessings, not your problems card, but there you go. Failure is, okay. Failure is the opportunity to begin again more intelligently. Oh my God. This is like the second card that came out saying that just because it didn't work out before doesn't mean it's not going to work out now. Wow. So, okay. We're going to combine it with this. If the two of them have learned from their previous mistakes, then the old relationship is just an opportunity for them to begin again right now, more intelligently, knowing where their problem areas were and fixing them. Well, damn. Okay, what else we got? Truth is powerful when it prevails. The confirmation. Was there another card behind that? Yes, there was. If you're waiting until you feel talented enough to make it, you'll never make it. AKA, go for it. You got this. All up in this area. Okay. Wherever you are, be all there. Live to the hilt every situation you believe to be the will of God. So if they really feel like this right here is their next shot to try again and to make it count this time, y'all motherfuckers better go all in and don't play with it. Do not play with it. Jesus said to them, I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me shall not hunger, and whoever believed in me shall not thirst. That's a Bible quote. So I'm gonna say it like this. This right here is just showing how deep their connection is, yo. Like, this is crazy. This is, and I think I did see in their chart that they had a past life connection, but we're not going to touch on that yet. I'm going to hold up on that. We're going to save the coup de grace for later, okay? But I will say this, that if the two of these people, if they approach this with a sound mind, if they approach this more intelligently, like the one quote said, if they go in, with Jesus taking the damn wheel. We're just gonna put it simply. This is a faith-based show. The damn show is called The Faith in Our Stars. Okay, so there it is. If you let Jesus take the wheel, it is going to lead. They will not hunger. They will not be bored. They will not thirst. I mean, and their relationship will serve the way that it was meant to serve. I won't say that. I won't say it was meant to serve the way it was meant to serve in the first place, because every situation you go through in life, every experience, it has its purpose. So I will say that if they let Jesus take the wheel and they go into it more intelligently with a sound mind this time, then they will have the relationship that they are meant to have, and they will not want for a damn thing. Boom. I'm going to take a sip. Hit that like button as you're listening, honey love. Okay. Where are we at now? Their Jupiter sign. Jupiter is how you gain favor and how you dish it out. It's also where you're optimistic at and all that good stuff. So Jennifer's Jupiter is in Libra. So she receives God's favor and seeks wisdom and understanding when she is being fair and considerate, aka no selfishness. There you go. Her moral compass points towards finding the middle ground. She's all about the cute and the fun. If she keeps it light, it'll keep her laughing. And sometimes she can be blindly optimistic when she expects people to be as laid back, fair, and naturally charming as she is. And the people who don't care about finding that balance, or who aren't as open-minded, as hopeful in the love and relationship department as she is, they view her as a hopeless romantic with the silver tongue, which she definitely has been called. Like, damn, she can't stay single for 5 minutes. So yeah, she's definitely got that. We definitely got that confirmed in the media and in just reports of her relationships. She is definitely a hopeless romantic. Poor baby. I'm saying that like I'm not one. Anyway, Ben's Jupiter is in Sagittarius. Ben's Jupiter is in Sagittarius. He receives God's favor when he is open-minded and independent. His moral compass points towards optimism and independence. He's like the think outside the box kind of cat. So, outside the box, satirical, is that the word? Comedy kind of keeps him laughing. And he also likes to learn about different cultures. I'm going to just let your imaginations run wild with that one. Anyway, he can be blindly optimistic by expecting people to be as curious and passionate and ready to take on the world as he is. And his fiery determination can be encouraging for some, but a little too fast and loose for other people. So together, I mean, if y'all aren't already hearing it, they're both optimistic folks with an open mind who like to keep it light. So once again, here's another area of their birth chart, of their lives that they connect on. Like all I'm hearing is connection, 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 except for that little part between the Venus and the Mars. But anyway, with Ben's Jupiter being conjunct Jin's Mars, they inspire each other in a lot of ways. And this is a hella favorable freaking placement where life is never boring, which is, I think I also said earlier. Now, here's the deal. This Sagittarius in Jupiter placement, Jen's, it conflicts Ben's Venus in Cancer. So this is, or no. Actually, no. That was his. His Sagittarius in Jupiter, yes, it conflicts his Venus in Cancer. So he has an inner battle. Like this is an area where he's got an inner battle and struggle with. The security of love that he feels at home and being surrounded by, things that are familiar to him versus the knowledge and good fortune that he acquires when he explores things that are unfamiliar to him and has unfamiliar experiences. So that's an inner battle that he has within himself. It can be kind of tricky, especially if his partner is not open-minded as he is, but luckily for him and Jen is open-minded, so they kind of help each other out here once again, inspiring each other and stuff. So surprisingly, a card did not fly out during that. Let's take a look at what blessings and difficulties they have within this area, which, I mean, we seem to be just getting confirmation on, but let's see if the cards pop out. Actually, because the other ones have flown out, I'm actually going to take it as a sign, since none flew out during me reading that, to just keep it pushing. So we're just going to keep it pushing. We're going to go to their plus. I got to get food. Saturn. We're going to go to their Saturn signs now. So Jen has her Saturn in Taurus. She's so adamant about the way she does things that she forgets that she's not in control. So the way she learns self-control, by Jesus, is to constantly be tested with having to display her faith in the things that she can't, in things that don't immediately satisfy her senses instead of giving into worldly desires. AKA, when she's got these breakups and these marriages that don't work, there's actually something that she's supposed to be doing as far as like during that time of her singlehood. So the people who have made the comments about how she quickly gets into relationships are not necessarily wrong. She's supposed to take some time out in between those relationships to learn some lessons, some things, but she has a weakness for wanting to be fulfilled by things that it's a Taurus sign, so it's sensory driven. By wanting to be fulfilled by things that she can touch, see, taste. She needs that immediate satisfaction. She needs her what's the word? Her needs to be fulfilled. And we're moving on. So then his Saturn is in Gemini. He is so active and adaptable that he can lose sight of himself and his original goal by doing too much. So his self-control is tested by Jesus with identifying which tasks will keep him on track and which tasks will throw him off track. But because he fears silence and unruly chaos, he doesn't always take the time out to decipher between what the best task is to take on before acting on it. So yeah, there's that. So let's take a look at these cards and see where the blessings and the difficulties is, or what kind of are, and what kind of insight we can get in here or confirmation. Let's take a look. This card cracks me up when it comes out. The worst form of injustice is pretended justice. So challenge, demand justice. Do not stay silent. There's a flame here. If you're not angry, you're not paying attention. Oh, good God. Okay. We're going to come back to that. Just when all hope seems lost, God makes a way. Try to stay positive, sending love, faith over fear, this is a good place for this to be popping up. You're stronger than you think you are. Well, they can be. Don't let small minds convince you that your dreams are too big. Okay. And life changes very quickly in a very positive way if you let it. All right. So, this right here, I feel, is a story, an insight. So you need to come over here and okay. So these cards right here, I feel like are the defiance. Okay. They're defiance against the lessons that they are the God-given lessons that they are that are trying to be shown to them. Oh, is the sun setting? Yeah. I look orange over here on Insta. Anyway, um, this is their defiance. Don't let small mind convince you that your dream is too big. It's not small mind, god damn it. Your ass is supposed to be focused. Then over here, do not stay silent. Do not go dark into that good light. Like, what are you doing? And here's this is supposed to be over here. Like these two cards are like their defiance. Like, no, I want to be touched. I want to be held. I want to be loved. So I'm gonna fight this whole thing of sit back and take time to myself and go satisfy my damn senses. Oh, okay. And then here goes Ben's ass. Oh, it's too quiet around here. I can't make sense of what's going on, so I'm gonna go do something with myself so I can stay busy. Okay, well, y'all just gonna do. Oh yeah, do not stay silent. This shit right here, and these two cards over here, I feel like are what are like reiterating their need to focus, like because one of them has deep fears about being without, which explains the whole in and out of relationships thing. And the other fool has deep fears of what? Silence and organization? What kind of shit is this? Hit that like button as you're listening, by the way. But like, what the hell? What we doing? So here's like, it's almost like the universe, like God speaking to him. When all hope is lost, God makes a way. You're stronger than you think you are. Stop getting in your own damn way. And then here's this over here. Life can change really quickly in a positive way if you let it, aka also get your ass out of your own way. Like, stop thinking with the wrong parts of your body for once and, stay focused. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just reading the cards and reading the damn birth chart. Anyway, also, with his Saturn being conjunct her Venus, the two of them have a mutual trust here on the positive side. They have a mutual trust, but his sense of responsibility can make her feel restricted. However, her Saturn being trine his Mars shows another sense of passionate and kind connection. I'm telling you, all I'm hearing is deep connection, deep connection, deep connection, struggle, deep connection, deep connection, deep connection. Like, honestly, if I wasn't looking at their birth chart, I would have never known because Jen and Ben, really? But hey, I mean, like I said, birth charts don't lie. It is what it is. Hit that like button as you're listening, honey loves. Where are we at now? Oh, their Uranus sign, which shows how they progress in life, right? So they both have the same Uranus sign, which is in Libra. And, God progresses the two of them with smooth independence that glides them to representative roles. We all know how much of a representative for, oh, hey, Ash. We all know how much of a representative J-Lo has been for her, for her, for the Latino community. I don't really know what Ben represents, but y'all can fill me in the comment section. Let me know because I don't. I'm not gonna lie to you. Anyway, if either of them feels stuck, instead of using their God-given charisma to, selfishly represent themselves the way that they want to be represented, they should look at the bigger picture. You know what I mean? Which, Uranus definitely controls its rebellion, but it's also the authenticity. They should definitely look at the bigger picture when they feel professionally stuck, personally stuck. Look at how you can best represent in a way that serves more than just you. That's my point. There we go. So this placement aligns with Ben's sense of responsibility and with how Jen gains favor and how what her idea of love is. So there's that. If I'm looking back and forth, y'all, I'm sorry. I got YouTube down here, I got Insta up here. I'm trying. But yeah, so are we gonna have any cards pop out to show the blessings and difficulties between the two of them with this damn Uranus? I guess no. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. All right, and it's two cards. Let's take a look. Love yourself first and everything falls in line. What did I just say about authenticity? Which Uranus represents? What did I say about that? And we rise by lifting others. More confirmation. Boom. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. We're moving on to the next sign. Confirmation, confirmation. Okay. Next sign. Oh, we're one sign away from being done. Woohoo. Neptune. So Jennifer's Neptune is in Scorpio. This represents how God connects to you spiritually, religiously, all that good stuff. And for her, God has blessed her with a sense of mystery, some dominance, some passion, some power. And that is also the way that he empowers her and connects with her, aka through her ambitions and her work. Her level of compassion is either deeply sensitive or with a hidden agenda. Now, with her Neptune being conjunct her moon, she is super sensitive, but she's also suspicious. And when she gets suspicious, that does not lead to positive actions. Just saying. Okay. And that's going back to that damn Leo and her sun and somewhere else in her chart. I don't remember right now. Mercury. That's where it is. Now, with Ben having his Neptune in Sagittarius, God has blessed him with free will, exploration, purpose. And I'm trying to watch my tongue. He also empowers him that way. He connects with him through that. That's where his dreams are, his intuition. His level of compassion is either wildly open or fiercely defiant. Didn't we just talk about his damn defiance with that damn Gemini placement? Anyway, which is, that's opposite the Sagittarius. Haha, so there we go. With his Neptune being conjunct his Jupiter, this man right here is a natural dreamer, okay? And his dreams, they do come true. It can happen to you. It happens to him, yes? But once again, like I mentioned with that Gemini placement, he needs to be selective because he's not going to be able to realize all them damn dreams in one lifetime. Dude, you got one body. It's not to say you can't come back if you believe in reincarnation, but it is to say that you can dream 50 million things up. It's all that damn activity. You can dream shit up. You got all these ideas. That's fantastic. You're not going to be able to do them all at once. You got to pick one. You have more of a chance of knocking out all the shit you want to do or most of the shit you want to do if you start with one, complete it, go to the next. Complete that, go to the next. It's a process. You can't be sitting here starting 15 things at the same damn time and then get upset when shit doesn't come to fruition. How does that work? Anyway. Anyway. I just had somebody check me. This is what happens when you do this show around people that know you. Anyway, let's look at this card. Let's look at this card and see what kind of insight we can get. It's never too late to be what you might have been. It's never too late to be what you... Whose quote is this? George Eliot. It's never too late to be what you might have been. Okay, so despite whatever, I don't want to say hangups, but despite whatever, issues might come about with her being suspicious or his ass not being able to focus, it's never too late to change that. Didn't we have a card come out earlier about change? If nothing changes, nothing changes. It's never too late to focus, okay? It's never too late to well, in her case, with it being in Scorpio, be a little more open so you won't be so damn suspicious or exude suspiciousness that people, view you as being a threat. His risky moves, I feel like this. His risky moves and limitless journeys, or should I say conquest, can make Jen want to reel Ben's ass in. Didn't he have a damn gambling problem in their last relationship that she was trying to pull his ass in on? Anybody want to confirm that? Wasn't that a problem? Anyway, her desire to control his freedom, that's what we want to call you having a gambling problem, will have him looking for the nearest exit. Now, let me explain something here, though, real quick. With Ben's Neptune being conjunct Jin's Mars and vice versa. These two have a lot, and I mean a lot, of sexual attraction, chemistry, creativity. It's almost animalistic. Like, so their connection was already deep through all this shit we've already talked about in their damn chart. So now it just deepened. Now y'all got a deep sex connection. Like, well, damn. Y'all just knocking it out all across the board now. We just locked up all the way through. Like, this is crazy. But anyway, the fact that his moon is conjunct her Neptune gives them an even deeper emotional connection. So there's some serious depth here in their damn relationship. And before I forget, his Neptune is trine her Mercury. So her way of thinking and her speech is like a dream come true for him. Like, there's so many ways that the two of these lock up. And I swear to God, if I wasn't looking at their damn birth charts, I wouldn't believe it myself. Because I was one of those people when the two of them got together, I was like, huh? How? 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 Like J and B. Don't have nobody from the Beehive come after my ass. I'm just being honest. The same thing happened when the two of them got together. The whole world said, huh? So don't get mad at me. Anyway. Oh, is it now? Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the staircase. I guess that's my answer to that. Thank you, Natalie, for the donation. I just heard that and it just popped up on my shit. Thank you, Natalie, for the for the $20 donation. Once again, if you would like to donate like Natalie just did, you can go to my PayPal link, paypal.me/loveolivehoney. And if you're watching on YouTube, the link is in the chat and in the description box down below. That's so funny that popped out in response to what I was just saying. Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. Is that what we're doing? That's what we're doing? Oh, all right. Anyway, we're on to the last sign in their compatibility chart, which is Pluto. What's the child's name? J-Lo. Jennifer has Pluto and Virgo. Okay, so the subconscious, this has to deal with the subconscious forces that drive her to transform and get to and level up. We'll take a Sierra thing. It's the subconscious forces within her that help transform her and get her to level up. All right, so with her having Pluto in Virgo, her subconscious forces that help her level up and transform are promise, diligence, and value. Now, the woman has a huge ass reputation of being a hard worker, of going in and mastering shit, of busting her ass. I mean, you gotta admire the woman's work ethic. I'm a huge J-Lo fan in general. So, like, I love her acting, I love her dancing. So, yeah, she's dope. And she's accomplished a lot. And the reason being is because of her promise, her diligence, her value. Homegirl does what she got to do, and she works hard. That's why she's got the good, her work ethic and her dedication is why she's got the reputation she's got professionally. Okay. Her Pluto trining with her Saturn just heightens her ambition and self-awareness. Okay. We talked about her self-awareness with the Leo thing. Now, Ben has Pluto and Libra. And so the subconscious forces that, I did say that right? The subconscious forces that help him transform and level up in life are being fair, maintaining balance, maintaining peace, and even a little bit of passiveness, which is definitely a tall order for somebody who's, got that Leo in their chart, but not if they're being self-aware and not self-centered. So it's not that tall of an order. Anyway, with his Pluto trine his Saturn, it also heightens his ambition and self-awareness like her. Once again, something else that they share. But it also is conjunct his Uranus. So he either is one to follow the rules for the sake of maintaining balance, or he's going to go against the grain with the belief that being true to oneself is the only way to bring true balance to the whole world. We got us a bit of a groundbreaker here. I was not knowing, so I have to do more research on Ben Affleck. Personally, I was definitely not knowing. But anyway, Jen's Pluto being conjunct Ben's Mars makes for a really powerful bond between the two of them. They have an important influence on each other. I mean, that's pretty evident at this point. Didn't Homegirl make a whole freaking album dedicated to it? Wasn't that This Is Me then? Didn't she just post about that? This Is Me, ... then was basically, as fans know it, the fucking Ben Affleck album. I'm glad. Fucking I love you. I mean, Jesus. It was like, okay. And with old boy, I mean, she definitely, I don't remember hearing that much about Ben Affleck other than Good Will Hunting before he got with her. I'm just going to be honest. What do you want me to do? They definitely did an influence on each other. Like I said, you can look at each other, you can look at their lives during and but like after they were together to see the influence that they had on each other, okay? His Pluto conjunct her Uranus. I mean, because he did make a name for himself. He had that whole thing. I think it was Good Will Hunting. Wasn't that the movie that, him and Matt Damon were like in and they wrote together? So he definitely was making, he already had his own platform. I didn't watch it, but I mean, he definitely had his own platform, and then getting with somebody who had her own level of, yeah, okay, it makes sense. Anyway, his Pluto conjunct her Uranus and Jupiter and trine her Venus means that, and y'all gonna get tired of me saying this, they got that thing. Okay, they got that it factor when it comes to each other. They're just it. They just have it that just lures each other in. They just got that it for each other. That's that thing. And they challenge each other to grow, and they have a strong, intense, borderline obsessive thing for each other. I mean, shit, it is what it is. And we done had all these cards pop out, so let's see what kind of insight we're getting into this, because damn. All right. Ooh. No matter what you're going through, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. I feel like that's another confirmation card of the second time working out for these two. But I'm going to just shut up. I'm going to be quiet. The more I like me, the less I want to pretend to be other people. Okay, so they had to come into themselves. Okay. Love the people God gave you because one day he'll need them back. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't want to waste anyone's time or money. I want to give people some truth and positive heart left. Okay. Be so happy that when other people look at you, they become happy too. Well, there were a lot of people that love their relationship, damn it. Happiness is a direction, not a place. All right now. Oh my God, there's so many cards here. Doing something when you're scared already shows how brave you are. Ooh, think strong, positive thoughts. You got this. Okay, we feeling. Is there a little bit of fear with this reunion? Okay, I see no reason to wait. When you know it's right, it's right. Well, damn, that's either encouragement or how somebody in that connection is feeling. If something is important enough, even if the odds are stacked against you, you should still do it. Shit. A positive attitude gives you power over your circumstances instead of your circumstances having power over you. And there's so much to be grateful for. Just open your eyes. Man, yo. Wow. All right, Bennifer times 2. Bennifer 2.0. Good grief. Now, before I get off of here, before we wrap this up, it's also worth mentioning because I dug a little deeper into their birth charts. And like I mentioned earlier, I think I did mention earlier that because of Ben's Mars being conjunct Jen's South Node is kind of representative of like past lives and shit, the areas that we feel most comfortable in. They also feel it just heightens their sexual compatibility. They also are super sexually comfortable with each other to the point that they might have been lovers in a past life, or they feel like they could have been lovers in a past life. And Ben's South Node in Cancer is conjunct Jen's Cancer Leo cusp. Okay. So for all of those people, and yes, I'm calling them out, who think that cusp signs don't exist or cusp signs don't count, cusp signs aren't real, think again. Because the two of these people, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez, had an instant freaking connection because his south node connected to the cusp, the Cancer cusp of her traditional Leo, okay? On her sun. There it is. So cusp signs do count. Cusp signs do matter. Cusp signs do exist. And for that reason, my whole show, The Faith in Our Stars, is dedicated to the underdog, aka the cusp signs. And I will forever keep showing love to y'all because y'all have been so appreciative of me giving y'all love, showing y'all some insight because you can't get it nowhere else. So no worries, I got y'all. Mwah, mwah, mwah. That wraps up this episode of The Faith in Our Stars, the astrological breakdown of Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck's reunion. If you enjoyed this video, honey love, please hit that like button, show some support, subscribe to the channel, or follow me on all my social media. Make sure you share this video. You can donate at my PayPal, paypal.me/loveolivehoney. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, stay in high spirits. Mwah! I love you so much for watching. You guys have a safe weekend. See ya. Oh my God, how do I stop this thing? Ah, I don't know how to stop it. There we go.